Ryan has a long way back to come with women, and part of what he's going to try to accomplish out there is to assuage fears that women have of his policies on birth control and women's health and things like that, because he's on the record so many times as saying that he thinks that birth control is a bad thing and that maybe it should be outlawed.
You had made a statement that Paul Ryan is on record as saying that he's against birth control. I have never seen him say he's against birth control. He is against abortion. He's against partial birth abortion, and he believes that Americans shouldn't pay for other people's birth control, that their private insurance should pay for it. But I would like to know where it was that he stated that he thought that birth control should be outlawed. That's what you said.
I don't think that's correct. Paul Ryan has been clear that he thought it was within the realm of state power for states to outlaw birth control.
I would like to know I would like for you to reference where you have heard that and where you've seen him say that.
Well, it's in the Republican Party platform. I think you can.
No, it is not. To outlaw birth control is not in the Republican Party's platform.
What I'm saying is that the Republican Party believes that states have the right to regulate all medical issues, including birth control.
That is just ridiculous.
Well, I agree. I think it is ridiculous, and I think that Paul Ryan's position on this is ridiculous. But the fact is that he does have that position.
No, he doesn't. You haven't referenced where you've heard this. You're talking about the Republican platform. The Republican platform.
Paul Ryan has said this on several occasions during the campaign over the last 6 weeks.
Where? At what locations? Is there a place that I could find that? Because I don't know where I would find that.
Paul Ryan is a Catholic, and as a Catholic.
Yes.
As a Catholic, he does not believe in birth control.
For himself personally, or for Catholics personally, but he does not believe that the United States of America, that states or anyone else should outlaw birth control.
It's not a question of should; it's a question of can. And he does believe that states have the right, if they wish, to control birth control, including outlawing it.
That's pretty disingenuous for you to say something like that. That's just a talking point of the Democrat parties to make up something like that. That's disingenuous because that is not what was meant by that. I've watched Paul Ryan at all kinds of different rallies. I've gone to his rallies, and he has never made that statement. Period.
Yeah, there's a reason that none of your staff can find any documentation. It's because this gentleman is just outright lying on your radio station, and I think you should put a stop to it. There is no evidence anywhere that Paul Ryan has ever pursued legislation to ban birth control of any kind.
That's actually not true. He's backed the Sanctity of Life Act, which defines life as beginning at fertilization and could outlaw some birth control and IVF.
To provide that human life shall be deemed to begin with fertilization.
Yeah.
Okay, but fertilization
its current status is referred
control.
to committee. Now, wait a minute. You asked for documentation, and we're giving you documentation, and what you're doing here is simply obfuscating an obvious issue that, I'm not, in fact, lying. It's right here in the House bill. They say that they want to ban birth control that is hormonally based, meaning the pill, and that's what we've asserted here. And I think I don't think that you have a leg to stand on here.
It's just an outright lie. And
it's not an outright lie. It's in the congressional bill. It's in H.R. 212, and it says under the Sanctity of Life Act that hormonal birth control would be illegal.
Sir, you can keep repeating that, but that is absolutely untrue.
There's nothing I can say. I mean, it's here. It's right here in the bill. It says so. H.R. 212, anybody can Google it. Anybody can look it up, including you.
Here's what we'll do.
And have a look at this thing, and it will say in very plain language what it means.
What we'll do is we will post that. We'll post a link to it so we can kind of
and you can look.
And please do issue a retraction on your radio station. And
Not a chance.
Don't have this gentleman on your radio station again if he's just going to sit here and lie to the public. That's just ridiculous. And there's a huge difference.
Even though
all of your listeners know it. There's a huge difference between being against paying for someone's birth control and being.
But that isn't what the bill says.
No, we found the law. I mean, I don't understand why you keep on saying that he's lying when you, like he said, you asked for evidence,
and we've given it to you.
And
hey, I'll stand corrected. If you're saying that this bill,
which is exactly what we're saying, because we found it.
this bill says that birth control should be illegal.
Yes.